So dropshipping does seem like one of the best business models because you could start making money online with no inventory, and you're actually right. But some types of dropshipping are some things that you should not be touching going into 2024. So let's set the record straight that dropshipping actually could be a viable business model if done right, and it could be one of the best business models that you can get into because there's no logistics, there's no inventory purchases up front, and all you need to do is just get somebody to buy your stuff, and then once it's purchased, you could actually purchase the product from your supplier and ship it directly to the customer. But the one type of dropshipping that you should not be even thinking about in 2024 is dropshipping products from China, and here's why. We're living in a time where people are more than ever impatient, and if you have people waiting 2 to 3 weeks for their products to wait to get them from China because you don't want to sack up the money to buy the products from in-state, you're gonna have a lot of issues long term.
But I want it now!
If you're dropshipping, you need to be purchasing the products stateside. People are used to Amazon shipping times, talking getting the product in as soon as the same day sometimes. If you're somebody that's selling products and trying to make it with like TikTok Shop or Shopify, eBay, any of the models that you can actually still dropship on, you need to be purchasing the products stateside so that way you can get products to your customers in the shortest amount of time. You'll see, it's gonna be way harder and take you way longer to get your business going if you're trying to source stuff from China to save a couple pennies. And it's not good for the US anyway. The reason that you want to be doing that is because your customers are used to getting their products ASAP. Amazon's the biggest e-commerce company in all of the world right now. So if you're trying to actually compete with them and sell your products on your own so you can keep the customer data, and there's a million different reasons why you might want to actually sell the products not on Amazon, you need to make sure that you're getting the products to the customers in the shortest amount of time possible. And if you're not doing that, you're not going to be able to make money long term. There's a ton of suppliers that are stateside or have warehouses on the stateside that you can be purchasing from for a similar margin than what you can get it from China. And if you're pushing the volume that you need to, it's worth sacrificing the margin in the beginning so that way you can be having happy customers. Remember, the customer satisfaction matters, and if you want to make money online long term, you need to actually help people. You actually have to solve a problem. You actually have to get products to customers in the shortest amount of time possible. If you're not doing this way, you're going to have issues long term because you're not going to be able to satisfy customers. You're going to get chargebacks, you're going to get your payment processor shut down, you're going to get negative Google reviews, and you're never going to be able to really grow a business that'll actually make you money for the long term. You need to source the products from the United States. If you're not doing that, you're gonna be waiting for items for your samples for a long time. You're gonna be trying to deal with suppliers that are sleeping when you're awake and vice versa. It's never gonna work out long term. Even with all the Shopify models where people are talking about actually sourcing from overseas, they test it overseas and then they bring the products here because they need to have the customers getting their products in the shortest amount of time possible. So if for whatever reason you can't actually source the products from the States to begin with, what you need to do is test that item from China, do the drop shipping model the traditional way in the beginning, and then bulk order the products and have them here at a 3PL so that way then you can ship the items to their customers in the shortest amount of time possible. You need to compete with what the big guys are doing, and the biggest companies like Amazon and Walmart that are stateside are investing in their distribution network because people are lazy and they don't want to go in store to get the items, so they're delivering the items as if it's like the same thing as if they were to go to the store anyway. So if you can compete with that, you're going to be able to make more money long term and have more happy customers that are going to buy from you, repeat, and actually help you make an online business come to reality. So those days of drop shipping from China are long over, and if you really want to do this, you need to do the same exact model except cut your margins a little bit and buy the products here so that way you can get the customers the items that they need in the shortest amount of time possible. There's websites like CJ Dropshipping that are basically Chinese manufacturers that have warehouses full of items here that are willing to ship out for you, and you can get the items to your customers in a much shorter time, and they still integrate with the normal sites that you'd be selling the stuff for anyway. You need to be doing this, and if you're not doing this, you're never going to be successful with dropshipping in 2024. So the model still works. You can still sell products that you don't actually have, and then once they sell to customers, send them from where they're coming from to the customer in the end game, but you need to be doing it smart. And if you're thinking about dropshipping on Amazon, you need to get that thought out of your head because all you're gonna do is get your product suspended. And if you're thinking about dropshipping from China, same thing. Get the stuff stateside and send it out and still use the model of dropshipping if that's what you wanna do. But that's it for this video and this little rant about why you can't be dropshipping in 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for your business.